Alrighty then. Hey, this is Wentus yet again, and I'm going to be continuing my Let's Play of Persona 3 FES. Last time, we did a bunch of things, actually. This time, I for some reason thought we couldn't go to Tartarus, but on my own time, I actually talked to these two up here, and as it turns out, Mitsuru is just in the top room preparing for something, and we can actually talk to her to go to Tartarus still. And I'd very much like to go to Tartarus tonight, because there's no way for me to increase not Persona stats, not academics either. There's no way for me to increase my courage tonight, because the karaoke club is full and the arcade will be having the quiz game, which increases academics. Saturday nights are typically my... Okay, good, no one is though. Saturday nights are my typical go-to nights for going to Tartarus usually, at least in the early game. Later on it changes. So, right now I think the ideal thing for us to do is to explore Tartarus and hopefully make it the rest of the way necessary for, something that's coming up. Basically, I believe it was mentioned before that there's a barrier at a certain point in Tartarus, and I basically want to make it to that in time. There's actually a reason to make it to that, so let's go ahead and head up there now. We have our party already. Oh, and I did look something up, right before this recording. And that was, I found out that being in great status actually doesn't affect your stats, it just completely is used to delay how long you have until you get tired. And also, if you show up at Tartarus while sick, you can actually infect your fellow party members, which is not good. So, basically, avoid being tired and sick, and if you are either of those, do not come to Tartarus. Ah, looks like we got new shadows. As of recording this, I actually haven't put together any of the shadow thingamabobbers, but the shadow, what are they called? Giving the details about all the shadows, those things. I haven't actually put together any of those, so I'm wondering how difficult that's actually going to be. Let's take a look around the floor a bit. It's a big floor this time, and I think after this first floor, I'm going to be starting to cut ahead until I leave each floor, or if I find a new enemy. If it's a new enemy, I will show their first battle. Okay, is that guy facing the other way? Nope. If it's a new enemy, I will show their first battle, though, and of course, I will be doing, well, basically be doing is showing all those new enemy bios, and then basically just cutting ahead. Okay, let's see if we can't get behind him. There we go! Alright, so Mitsuru said there would be new enemies here, but there aren't. No big deal. Alrighty then, that's done with. Unfortunately, no new enemies. Still, if I come across any new enemies, I will be showing them, but aside from that, not at all. Alright, let's see. Oh, well, you know, there actually are new enemies. Alrighty, here we have the Obsessed Cupids, our first shadow of the Lover's Arcana. They have 51 HP, 32 SP. They also are weak against ice and strong against wind. Keep in mind that I also have Dia, so they can heal their allies, so keep an eye out for that. So, Obsessed Cupids. Okay, they have red masks, so I assume that means they're weak to Bufu. The masks tend to be pretty good at telling what they're weak to. But I'm gonna play it safe and just attack them. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to destroy them on this first turn, and there we go. Just as I thought, they are weak to Bufu, but they're strong to wind, so it's a good thing Yukari didn't use any wind spells on them. Well, I can actually just use a regular, not Dia, Agi spell, and that should be able to get it pretty low, because Nekomata actually has some really high magic power, so yeah. Well, that was easy. Shelf time? Awesome. And let's see. Ooh, that's an Apsaris. I'd like to get another Apsaris back. Even though it's a persona we've already had in the past, filling up our personas right now is ideal because there's something later on where we'll be needing them. It's kind of hard to explain. Still, there's not a whole lot I want to see on this floor. We're already a little bit over-leveled right now, so I'm going to go ahead and head up to the next floor, and right now is when I'm going to start speeding things up as I explore Tartarus. Though Mitsuru is saying that we have a powerful foe up ahead, so hopefully I don't have to deal with that too badly. Oh boy! Oh crap! It's a Grave Beetle. Next up, we have the Grave Beetle, a level 7 shadow of the Emperor Arcana. Its skills are Pierce Attack and Bash. It has 163 HP and 76 SP. It is weak to wind and resists electricity. real tough enemy. It's about as strong as those bosses we fought earlier, so be very careful against it. Luckily, there's only one of them, though. Otherwise, you'd probably be in big trouble.
Attempt to analyze the enemy.
This is basically the most powerful enemy we can come up against that's not a boss right now. I'm going to attempt to fight it, but that's probably a terrible idea. If I remember correctly, I think it's actually resistant to Augie. Okay, it's not. Luckily, I got the advantage on this one. So yeah, this is one of the most powerful enemies we can come up against right now.
Use Garu's skills against the enemy.
Oh, thank God, it's weak to Garo, so that means that Yukari should be able to handle this quite easily. Alright, hopefully we can take it down before it gets a hit on us, because this thing could deal a lot of damage if it tried to. Come on, just if Yukari goes before... Oh, whoa! Well done, Junpei! Didn't even need Yukari. We get an all-out attack thanks to Junpei's crit. Well, that made things much easier. Thank you, Junpei. Oh, another Pixie. I think I'll take that. That way I'll have one of every persona. That way I'm not missing any. Still, back going away now. Oh, here's something new. I was gonna grab that sword, but it's marked with a skull. If we take that, bad things happen. I'm kinda tempted to take it just to show what'll happen. You know what, I'm doing it. Now, just know for a fact that this is a terrible idea. Gives us last chance. This happens sometimes when you pick a skull card. It's basically saying, you really don't want to do this, bro. You sure you don't want to take that back? No, I'm not taking it back. Death draws near. Yeah, you gotta work this card, but... Okay, basically, run! Run now. Probably gonna start hearing chains soon. I'm gonna be afraid of every orange dot on the map right now. Oh, thank God, it's stairs. Oh, God. Oh, geez. Okay, that scared me. But luckily... No, shadows are the least of our worries right now, even though that one's one of those giant beetles, but... I can't remember. Does the death mark carry over to the next floor? I hope not. The death mark basically makes it so that something very bad starts coming after you. I think it's just on the floor that you accept the death mark, but... that thing scares me. And by the way, she's talking about the powerful enemy, but that's not the same one, so... Still, going back to cutting ahead now, unless I see Mr. Jangly. Oh, shoot! I lost the golden shadow! No, no, no! Ah, he's gone. Ah, oh well. Right now we're not on quest for him, so it's not that big a deal. Oh, shit! Oh, Jesus, that scared me! I didn't even see that!
3 enemies. We're at a disadvantage.
I didn't even see that shadow, it just scared the shit out of me! I'm just gonna leave this battle. Okay, maybe I'm not. Oh crap. Oh crap.
Look out! 3 enemies remain.
Okay, I really want to leave right now. Oh crap, that could have been bad. Alright, Yukari, I'm gonna request healing. Oh god, that shadow scared me, then nearly killed me. Okay, that's gonna drain a fair amount of Yukari's SP, though. Hey, look! Treasure chest. Well, I know where the stairs are. If I can just make it to those, we'll be fine. Ooh, new persona. That is Angel, one that we could very much use right now. Angel is a persona with Garu spells, which a lot of our enemies are weak to right now, so that is a very good one to have found. I'm glad I found it. Alright, so we've made it to the floor with the 3 big shadows. Wait, 3 of them. Weird, I could have sworn it usually swaps between, like, every other boss floor. Like, one boss floor will have 3 enemies, the next one will just have 1, really powerful one, and then another 3, but this time I went 3 and 3. Ah, didn't even notice. Still, we've unlocked another one of these things. These will be at every boss floor, usually. And now we have one at the 10th floor. We can head back to the first, heal and save, and then we're going to take on that boss. If things go according to plan this time, I won't have to go back, hopefully, until it's time to, until we reach that blockade. They'll make it so we can't go any further. I'd like to get that taken care of right now. It could wait until next Saturday, though, which isn't entirely doable, so, one thing, I'm going to check with Igor real quick to see if we can fuse any particularly good personas. We can get a few good personas. The problem is both, or rather two. We can get Omoikane, or we could get Aramitana. Aramitama. Both of which would be really good for us right now, because one's a chariot and one's Hierophant, which would be the couple at the bookstore and Kazushi. I'm not sure which one I'd rather go for, though. I think I'll go for it based on which one gives me the better abilities. So that one gives me Provoke and Patra, not particularly good, but it does have Zio and Dia. And Aramitama comes with Bash, Rakukaja, not bad, and Agi and Dia. If I remember, Rakukaja is one that increases, I want to say, one person's ability to attack, which is really good in this game. Trust me on that. He's strong against strike, weak against wind. We haven't been coming up against a lot of wind enemies, but we have a couple of them. Moikane is strong against electricity, weak against darkness. Patra is really good to have for curing status ailments. I think I'm gonna go with Aramitana though, just because Rakukaja is good and Rakunda will be coming up. He'll also have Dia, Bash, and Agi, so I'm gonna go with him. And I'm not high enough level. Crap, I thought I was level 6. Wait, oh, that's weird. I have a level 6 persona and... Wait a minute. Let me check something real quick. No, I'm definitely not level 6, yet I have a level 6 persona. That is... Yeah, I'm only level 5, and yet Nekomata is level 6. It's weird, I could have sworn you're not allowed to even pick up... Oh wait, no, that's right, I fused her and she leveled up? That's right, that's how it happened. I fused her, she's level 5 persona, she leveled up, that's why. For some reason I thought I picked her out of a shuffle time, and I thought, wait a minute, you can't pick personas up that are higher level than you are. Still, that explains why she's higher level. Still, I guess we're going on with what we got. We got a brief glimpse of the bosses up ahead, and hopefully our party members will not be tired after fighting them. But we should be able to handle these guys just fine. We're a bit ahead right now. In fact, some of the enemies lower down below us were actually running from us instead of starting fights. So let's see what we got here. Alrighty, we have our next bosses here. These are the Dancing Hands. They are level 7 shadows of the Magician Arcana. They have the skills Strike Attack, Agi, Bufu, Zio, Magaru, Tentarufu, which has a chance of inflicting panic, and Dia, which has, well, the ability to heal their allies. These are basically massive spellcasters. They are resistant to all forms of magic: fire, ice, electricity, wind, light, and darkness. They are normally damaged by most physical attacks except for strike, which they are weak to. Focus on using strike against these guys, otherwise they will not be easy. Still, following up on that, they are, I already said they're level 7, they have 220 health, they have 120 SP, so these guys are fairly tanky. And they can deal quite a bit of damage. Be careful of their ability to use all different types of spells, because they're likely to hit a weakness one way or another. Still, before we continue with the battle, I want to say one thing. I had no idea about all these resistances and weaknesses going in. That sucked.
It must be guarding this area. It's strong, so be careful.
Yes, let's see what we got though. Dancing Hands.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
They have blue masks and pink gloves. I'm going to attempt an Augie to start it off, because if I remember correctly, the last guys were absorbent to Augie. Okay, these guys are definitely resistant to it, though.
I couldn't defeat it.
Okay, right now, hopefully... Yeah, we're all focusing on the same target. And wow, cleaved it a lot. Oh, but she's weak to Zio. That's bad. That's very bad. Oh, God, that could have been really bad. Sadly, we don't get to see any of its weaknesses, so we gotta just kind of... Ooh. Ah, shoot, it hit us. We got hit with,
Use your persona now.
Wait a minute. What's it we've got? We have, the Tentarufu, which means we're not silenced. Silence, gets rid of our persona, our ability to use our persona. I think we're just, like, confused? I'm not sure. Still. Panic, maybe? Yeah, Panic sounds right. If we use Patra Gem on us, then we could get rid of that, but... Yeah, I think I'm gonna risk it and take a Patra Gem right now. That way we can just get rid of that so that we can use our persona. I believe critical hit ratio is increased on us, or rather, their critical hit ratio against us is increased, which is very bad. least... Oh god, she's so low. And Magaru is super
Can
bad.
you revive her?
Zio's gonna hit me. Oh god. Okay, this is really bad. I think... Oh god. I'm gonna attempt using a revival bead on Yukari, and hopefully she will try to heal us. But she goes after all of the hands, so if one of them hits me, it's game over. Okay, she gets hit. Hopefully she'll live. Okay.
Iori is in danger.
Come on. Oh, Bufu, that's gonna finish off Yukari.
Can you revive her?
Oh god. I'm just gonna try healing myself and hope for the best. Okay, Junpei just healed himself, which is useful, but unfortunately we're without Yukari for this fight. Okay, they're using a... Oh! Okay, I was frozen for a second there. Luckily, when you get a status ailment like frozen or zapped, basically their critical hit ratio is increased against you, but you recover from it whenever it's your next turn. So, shoot, let me look at my personas to see what I have available. You're weak to electricity. They have Zeo, so that's bad. Strong against ice, which is good, but not a very strong persona. Strong against electricity, also good, but also not very strong persona. Not particularly strong or weak against anything. I think I'll just stick with Nekomata and try to heal through this. I'm gonna go to Tactics and have Junpei focus on taking down that one enemy. And I'm gonna focus on trying to heal us as best I can. Hopefully they won't get another weakness attack, because I believe Junpei is weak to Garu, I think they have that. These guys basically are very strong spellcasters. Oh, okay, that missed. Yeah, Magaru, that's bad. Luckily... Oh, they Agi'd me. I wish they had Agi'd Junpei, because that would have been overall better for us. Alright, so, yeah. Magaru is an upgraded form of Garu that hits all of you. Or if you get it, you can hit all of your enemies. But luckily in this game, they don't get a once more for hitting a weakness with a Ma spell. And wow, Junpei's just dodging everything today.
Iori is in danger.
Okay, let me check real quick. If you hold down... Oh, wait, wrong button. If you hold down R1, you can see what order everyone's in. For this turn, I'm going to change tactics and have Junpei enter heal and support. That way he should heal himself. Actually, I'm going to take a risk and leave him on a science target, actually. That way I can just heal him, because I think I can take a hit for one more turn. And as long as they don't all focus me with, like, certain spells, then I should be fine. What we need right now is Junpei to be dealing damage, because right now he's dealing a lot, and if he can just take down that one, we'll be pretty well set. But still, things are not going well. Luckily, if they keep focusing him with Agi, that would be amazing.
This isn't good. Your health.
Okay, that risk managed to barely pay off. Alright, so using Dia on ourselves should bring us up high enough to survive another turn. There we go, Junpei finished one off. That way we're only dealing with 2 attacks per turn now. And if they both keep Agiing Junpei, that'd be awesome. Alright, he's a bit low. I'm going to focus on healing him. Oh, I should probably change something. I've noticed a bug that happens sometimes, at least in my PS2 version, that might be fixed for the PS3 port. When they're set on a signed target and that target dies, they seem to stop attacking, which is not good. So I have to remember to do that. I'll heal Junpei. We might still be able to make it through this. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, he's going to keep using Cleave. That does cost him HP, but it deals the most damage we have. Ooh, Zio, that's not good. Oh, wait, no. He's not the one who's weak to Zio, and luckily he dodged it anyway. So, yeah, I'm not going to take a risk. I'm just going to focus on keeping myself and Junpei alive right now. I could go for a hit on them, which I could probably deal more damage than Junpei can. But Junpei can't heal unless he's using an item, and I think he used our only medicinal powder. Oh god, that's good. I did not... Yeah, that is definitely panic that they were trying to put on me. Or all of us, rather. Luckily, he didn't instill panic on us, otherwise I would be stuck not healing. Alright, Junpei can survive easily another turn, even if they both focused him. Unless they both use Magaru, in which case we're in trouble, but I think it's worth the risk to use a Cleave. So, this should deal more damage than what Junpei's doing. Actually, it deals about the same amount. Yeah, he's using Cleave as well. Oh yeah, he's actually dealing more. Yeah, early game, Junpei is a better physical attacker in general. Oh! Okay, that's bad. That's really bad, actually. Let me think. If I cleave it, it should die. At the same time, I'll be costing myself HP, and if it lives, they can easily kill me. But if they hit Junpei while he's down, he'll be finished off. Alright, I'm gonna... Wait, no, Junpei, when he's down, he doesn't get a turn. So, wait a minute. What items do I have that could help here? No, that won't help. Bead chain? I don't want to use a bead chain this early in the game. Could use a Magaru gem, but I don't know how well Garu does against them. If they were weak to it, that could fix everything. Again, I'll be doing bios of these guys as best I can. I'm not sure if I have any information on these guys, but you guys might know what they're weak to, but I don't at this time. So... I'm going to take a risk and heal Junpei, because if we lose Junpei, this battle may as well be over. He's our main damage dealer right now, but if we die, this battle literally will be over. So as long as they don't both focus me with Bufu, okay, we'll survive this turn. Oh, that's not good. Okay, they focus him with Agi. Alright. That is passable. Alright, I'm gonna heal Junpei just to make sure he doesn't have anything like... If they use a physical attack on him, they could crit him and take out both of us. But, if he cleaves that Shadow, then it should go down. Excellent! Now it's 2 against 1. Okay, Zio, that's gonna do a lot of damage, but it's not gonna be enough to finish him off. So this turn, I'm actually gonna heal myself just to make sure we don't lose. And even if Junpei goes down right now, I could probably take on this enemy by myself. Alright, come on, Junpei. If we could have just gotten a crit this game, that would have been amazing. Okay, luckily Agi isn't doing a whole lot. Are we resistant to Agi, actually? I'm kind of curious. We are! So that actually keeping Nekomata out was definitely the smart choice. So, I'm going to heal Junpei now, let him keep dealing damage. And unless one of us takes a lot of damage this turn, I'm going to attack next turn. Because right now we're pretty close to foe. So, Agi, we're resistant. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and use my own cleave. I could try to enrage them, which increases their attack, but also makes it so that I believe we land more crits against them. But I don't think that's risky. That's worth the risk. Then again, they're more of spellcasters, so their physical attack doesn't make a huge difference. Or does it increase their spell attacks? I'm not sure. Still... Oh, it has Dia? Well, that's actually ideal for us, because we can deal more damage than they can heal every turn. So if it just keeps casting Dia, we're pretty well set. At least it didn't do that in like some crucial moments earlier. Alright, it's probably... Okay, it's going to cast Bufu on me. And I'm just going to use Cleave and finish it off. I honestly thought that we were going to have our first game over. Oh, shit! Come on, Junpei. Oh! Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, God! Okay, that got Junpei up. Oh! Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay. Okay. We're not dead yet, but we're pretty fucking close. Sorry for swearing, but I did warn that is going to happen this Let's Play. But oh my... Jesus... Oh my Jesus Christ, that scared me. I missed, and then Junpei missed as well. And Junpei missed with the melee attack, so he was down, and then it used Magaru and got me down to 3 HP. Oh my god, that was terrifying. Oh god. Unfortunately, we have no way of reviving Yukari either. We don't have any more revival beads. And nothing else that can possibly, revive her. Unless this chest over here happens to have a revival bead in it, this is going to put an end to our travels for tonight. Nope, it got Chewing Souls, which increases our SP. Sadly, we're going to have to go back to the first floor, and Yukari is going to be, tired. If someone's knocked out when you leave a floor, or when you return to the first floor, or whatever, basically if you leave them behind on a floor and they're knocked out for any reason whatsoever, then they're going to go home. So yeah, she's done for tonight. And sadly that means we're going to have to be done for tonight with Tartarus as well, and oh my god, that scared me! That scared me a lot! I need to save right now, because that was actually a much more difficult fight than I thought it would be. It's a good thing we were quote-unquote over-leveled, otherwise I'm not sure if we could have beat that. My guess is, though, they were actually going to end up being weak to Garu, which would have made that fight so much easier if Yukari had not gone down the first turn, but... boy, am I scared after that. Yeah, we're going to get out of here for now. Return to the dorm for tonight. We didn't end up tired, which helps us a lot. We didn't... we only lost one party member, which they'll recover by the next time we go to Tartarus. It's Sunday, so we have the day off today. No, so we're not wearing our uniform, which is kind of cool. So I believe today is our first ever free day to do what we want. Yep, we're in our room. Let's see, if we check TV here, nothing good on. On Sundays, we can typically watch things on the TV, but we can't do that now. And it may seem kind of boring. There are a few things we can do on Sundays. But what I'm going to do this time is I'm actually going to study. We can go to our desk and study for that. We could go... There's some Sunday social links, so I don't have them available right now. There are some... you could go to a place to increase other stats. Unfortunately, some of them that are available... Well, they're not really available right now. Like, we could go to that Wild Duck Burger place and increase our courage, which is pretty much the only thing we want to increase right now is courage. But we need more courage to be able to go in there in the first place, so... I'm just going to study for today, so... That gets us a lot of academics if we spend time studying. So, I think it's really worth doing it, because academics is the hardest to max out. Solve a difficult problem, so our academics has increased. Oh, so we got double academics today. Sometimes when you study on your Sundays, you can actually get double academics out of it if you happen to be on a good day. So that's really good for us. So that just increased our academics massively. Problem is, it gets rid of our evening time because we spent the entire day studying. Still, that's an easy way to get through the day. Oh, what's going on here? Yeah, Mondays aren't fun. Wait a minute. They totally did say that same thing last week, and I responded with the same thing, didn't I? Huh. Oh, so there's another speech today? Sadly, it's not going to be Mitsuru, but it's going to be the principal, because he got jealous of Mitsuru. That's awesome. And yeah, we do have to suffer because of his ego. He's jealous of Mitsuru, so we have to listen to him talk on stage. He's nowhere near as good as Mitsuru at speaking.
First, our principal has some words he'd like to share with you. Please give him a warm welcome.
I just realized you could kind of hear the microphone getting a little bit of feedback there. That's an interesting little touch. Oh, good, we don't have to listen to him.
What's the deal with the assembly? You think it's about the recent incidents?
I hope not.
Who cares?
Well, we should care, Junpei, honestly, because if it is about the recent incidents, that's kind of our job to get rid of those.
The principal doesn't know anything about the shadows anyway.
Well, even if it doesn't know, it's still our job to take care of it.
I just hope this doesn't take too long.
That I can agree with you. I can agree with you on that.
His speeches always drag.
Mm-hmm. Oh god, we have to listen.
Today, I'd like to tell you about my vision for this school year.
Okay, I just woke up like an hour ago and I'm already feeling tired.
As you are aware, strange incidents have been reported on the news lately.
I know I just said we should be paying attention to this kind of thing, but he makes it so
It is
boring.
my firm belief that none of you are involved.
Uh-huh.
However, if we want to better our school, then we all need to accept responsibility for change.
That's nice, sir.
Dig deep down inside and tap into your imaginations. But don't lose touch with reality.
What does that have to do with anything?
As they say, there's no use crying over spilt milk.
So that also has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
This is the key to reaping all the rewards that school has to offer.
Not crying over spilt milk is the key? Your speeches make no sense. Just put Mitsuru back on stage. That was entertaining.
Wait a minute. Doesn't this remind you of Mitsuru Senpai's speech?
Yeah, it pretty much sounds like someone attempting to copy it without actually having understood it.
Yeah, you're right. What's up with that?
Well, you're just apparently quite jealous of her. Well, at least that's done with for now. And it's now lunchtime, so Social Links get to tell us Oh, no, maybe not. Typically, social links will be talking to us, but it looks like Mitsuru has something to say to us. Special request. What is it you have in mind? Special request. Oh. Okay, then? Okay, so she just asked us about something that was quite mysterious. I'm actually not sure what it is. Oh, yay, we have more school. Let's see, though. If I remember correctly... Here, I want to check something. Ah, yes, just as I thought. Okay, I'm not sure what it is she actually has to talk about, though. Here, I accidentally clicked on my computer and I closed some of my stuff. Alright, so the answer is x equals 1. Neat. Oh, it's Miss Math Lady. I knew she was the math teacher. Well, I knew it because I played through this game before, but you can kind of tell by her grabbing those measuring triangle thingamabobbers. I don't actually know what those things are called. Wait. It isn't x equals 1. Against 11, so x equals 2. I have no idea what she's talking about. I figured it's just like some basic like geometry or something like that. So our assignment is to figure it out. Huh. Are you sure I should are you sure we should I cannot talk. Are you sure we should trust you as our math teacher? Well, that's true. Oh, because it's 27th, apparently it's our turn to be asked a question. Do you know when numbers were invented? Well, as far back as we know about numbers, it's 6,000 years ago. That I know. Yep, the Sumerians invented numbers, quote unquote, 6,000 years ago. As far as we know, they could be older than that, though. Well, of course, numbers themselves have existed, or rather, how to put it? Numbers in applications have existed since the beginning of time, but we haven't actually started writing down numbers since apparently 6,000 years ago. As far as the number 0, countless equations. Math is quite fascinating, I can't deny that. But our charm increases for giving the right answer, so that's good. Anytime we give the right answer, whether it's for a friend or for ourselves, our charm does increase. Oh, and Mitsuru's here again. Student council, eh? I'm too lazy. That's honestly what I would say in real life. But I can ask why all of a sudden. Well, that's true. We don't have to participate in every activity, but I mean, I'm curious. Why me? I suppose I still don't see myself as a good leader. Well, I guess I did kind of get us through that bad spot last night. Barely. So, okay, sure. Oh yeah, Mitsuru is the student council president. I forgot about that. Alright, I'll go for it. Oh, me with faculty advisor, eh? Alrighty. So let's see. Miss Toriumi. Alrighty then. Well, Miss Toriumi is definitely my favorite teacher thus far because she's hilarious and she asks students for cake. So let's go talk to her. Okay, so go to the faculty office and talk to Miss Toriumi, and then we'll meet her in the student council room. Simple. So, we could do that, but we could also do a number of other things. For one thing, we could hang out with Kaz today, but sadly we do not have that correct persona that I tried to fuse because we weren't level 6. And we're still not level 6 because we had to leave Tartarus early last night. Also, if we talk to this student, I want to if you just basically skip through what he says, and he'll allow you to skip to the map. Which I'm not going to do right now, I just want to point that out for anyone who might want to do that while playing along. But right now I actually really do want to join Student Council. Kenji's not available today, otherwise I might hang out with him. But because we don't have a persona for Kaz, and we also don't have Kenji to hang out with, we could hang out with the Hierophants, but again, we don't have a matching persona. So right now this really works out for good timing. So let's go ahead and talk to Miss Toriumi. Yes, I'd like to join Student Council. By the way, you can do this any day by heading to this faculty office, but right now is when I want to do it. Okay, so just need to sign papers. Very simple. Awesome, so we are now in student council, which it's good to involve yourself in many different school activities. So let's go ahead up there and see what we got. So let's see. Also, I want to point out you can go to the bathroom on days as well in order to try to achieve great status, which can be useful, but at the same time it doesn't particularly help you unless you're going to Tartarus. I might do that on days when I'm good and I'm going to Tartarus that night, and I know for a fact I am, but I'll not be doing it now because it doesn't help otherwise. Like, it doesn't even help with your studying at night because you can still end up tired immediately from great status if you're in great status. Well, you know what I mean. Still, it's about time we head to the student council room and introduce ourselves. Pleasure to meet all you. Oh, he looks dead serious. Hidetoshi Odagiri. I'm just gonna call, if you don't mind, I'll call you by Hidetoshi. And Chihiro Fushimi, the treasurer. Alright. It's nice to meet you both. I don't feel very comfortable with someone examining me like that. Well, thank you. And with this, we do begin another social link. Having joined the student council, we begin the Emperor Arcana. So, we can go to student council anytime to advance this social link. So, this is quite interesting. I do like this social link quite a bit, but at the same time, it's sadly one of my least favorite ones in the game. But I'll still be showing it either way. From now on, we have permission to enter, which is exactly what we needed. Oh, it was a pleasure joining. And that handles our after school time period, and we head back to the dorm. So let's see, it's Monday night. I can't remember now.
What's up, dude?
What's up, Junpei? Yeah, I joined student council. Oh, come on, I'm not that bad of a slacker. Yeah, to be fair, if there were too many responsibilities, I probably wouldn't be able to pull it off. Hey, at least I accepted the offer, Junpei. Still, let's see. I do think we should probably end off the episode pretty soon because I currently have 53 minutes of footage. But at the same time, a lot of that was fast-forwarded and cut out and all that. So, I think we're actually going to do something this evening first, and, well, nah, I'm going to end it off here, just because I don't want to have these episodes be ridiculously long. So, I guess that'll be it for this episode, guys. This has been Wentus, and I'll see you guys next time when we continue with Persona 3 FES. See you then.